Hello students, under the topic vector differentiation, the concept that we are going to learn in this video is gradient, which is a very significant topic because this is the base for all the topics under vector differentiation. So we have to know about gradient in order to find the directional derivative, the angle between the surfaces and more under this topic. So let us see what is a gradient. So the gradient of a scalar point function phi or phi of x comma y comma z is given by nebula phi. So this is the gradient representation. So the gradient of a function phi is represented as nebula phi, where nebula is a operator which is given by I vector dou by dou x plus j vector dou by dou y plus k vector dou by dou z. And so when this operator is operated on the function phi, we get dou phi by dou x I vector plus dou phi by dou y j vector plus dou phi by dou z k vector. So very importantly, you should remember that the operator phi is equal to this. So when this operator is operated on any functions, first we have to remember this concept very importantly. And the gradient of a scalar point function is given by nebula phi, which is equal to this. So this we will be using in many problems. And if you see, gradient is a vector quantity because it involves the directions. So therefore gradient is a vector quantity. So let us see problems of finding gradient of scalar point function phi. So now here we have a problem where we have to find nebula phi. So what is this nebula phi? It is the gradient. So you sometimes they may give it in words, or sometimes they may give it in representation also. So this represents the gradient. This symbol, this operator is known as nebula. Some books also refer it to as del. As we know that this is the representation for del, and so this is the representation for nebula, but for convenience some call it as del also. So del phi also you can call it, there is no mistake in that, but it's actually nebula. This is the gradient, also known as grad phi. Anyway, so now here the question is, they have given two subdivisions. They have given the scalar point function phi, and they have asked us to find nebula phi, which is the gradient of the scalar point function. So first we shall write the formula for gradient. So this is the formula to find nebula phi, which is the gradient. Now first subdivision given here is phi is equal to x square y cube z square. So for this, first we shall find dou phi by dou x, dou phi by dou y and dou phi by dou z separately, and then we shall substitute here. You can do it directly also. So now what is dou phi by dou x? We have to partially differentiate this with respect to x. So these two will become like constants. So the differentiation of x square is 2x. So 2x y cube z square. And then we have to find dou phi by dou y, which will be equal to the differentiation of phi partially with respect to y. So x square and z square will be treated as constants, and so it will be x square multiplied with the differentiation of y cube is 3y square multiplied with z square. And next we have to find dou phi by dou z, that is the partial differentiation of this function with respect to z. So x square and y cube will be treated as constants, so we shall write it as it is, x square and y cube, and the differentiation of z square is 2z. So we have found dou phi by dou x, dou phi by dou y and dou phi by dou z. We shall substitute each of this in order to find nebula phi, that is the gradient of the function phi. So when we substitute in this formula, we get nebula phi to be equal to, the first is dou phi by dou x, which is this, that is 2x y cube z square multiply, that is I vector, plus what is dou phi by dou y? Here we have, so this can be written as 3x square y square z square j vector plus dou phi by dou z. So what is that? This one, and this can be written as 2x square y cube z k vector, because we have k vector over here. So this gives us the gradient of the function phi. And here they have not given at which point we have to calculate nebula phi. They have just asked us to find nebula phi. So we directly do this. If they give a particular point, then we have to substitute the values of x, y, z over here. But for this problem, they haven't given that. So we shall just stop with this. So this is our final answer. So the second subdivision is phi is equal to xyz minus x square. We shall proceed with the same procedure and we shall find the nebula phi for this function. So let us do that. So the second subdivision is phi is equal to xyz minus x square. So let me find dou phi by dou x for this function. So when differentiated with respect to x, the differentiation of x is 1, yz is constant. So yz minus the differentiation of x square is 2x. In a similar way, dou phi by dou y I have to do, which will be equal to the differentiation of y is 1, and so we will have xz minus, and anyway the differentiation of x square is going to become 0, so it will be 0. And then differentiation of phi with respect to z, that will be equal to the differentiation of z is 1, so x and y are constant, so you will have xy, and the differentiation of x square is 0, so this will be 0. Now we shall substitute these three over here in this formula. So what will be nebula phi? So nebula phi will be equal to dou phi by dou x I vector. So yz minus 2x I vector plus dou phi by dou y j vector. So xz j vector plus dou phi by dou y j vector. So that we have written here. Then dou phi by dou z k vector, which is xy k vector. So this is the answer for the given subdivision. So hope you have understood these two subdivisions, how to solve it. Now here we have fourth problem where a specified point is given and we have been asked to find nebula phi. So find nebula phi in the following cases at the specified points where the first subdivision is given as phi equal to 2xz minus y square at the point 1 comma 3 comma 2. So first we shall take and write phi, which is equal to 2xz minus y square. And what is the formula for nebula phi? It is equal to dou phi by dou x I vector plus dou phi by dou y j vector plus dou phi by dou z k vector. Now in order to substitute in these formulas, we shall find dou phi by dou x, dou phi by dou y and dou phi by dou z. And so dou phi by dou x is partial differentiation of phi with respect to x. And so here when x is differentiated, it becomes 1, and so 2z, and y it becomes 0. And similarly we will find dou phi by dou y. So that will be equal to 2xz will become 0 as they will be constant as a whole. And the differentiation of minus y square will be minus 2y. And then dou phi by dou z, and that will be equal to the differentiation of phi with partially with respect to z. So this term when differentiated, we will be left out with 2x and the differentiation of z will be 1. And this is a constant, so it becomes 0. So after obtaining these values, let us substitute in nebula phi. So nebula phi will be equal to, what is dou phi by dou x, 2z I vector plus dou phi by dou y is minus 2y. So it will be minus 2y j vector plus dou phi by dou z is 2x. So plus 2x k vector. Usually the problem stops here unless if the point at which we have to find nebula phi is given. So now here the point is given. So at the point 1 comma 3 comma 2 we have to find nebula phi. And so the point 1 comma 3 comma 2 will be taken as x, y, z, and so the value of x is 1, value of y is 3, and value of z is 2. So we have to find nebula phi at the point 1 comma 3 comma 2, and that will be equal to, here we have to substitute the values of x, y and z. The value of z is 2, and when substituted it gets multiplied with this 2 and it becomes 4. So 4I vector minus, here we have a 2 already over here, and the value of y is 3. So 3 2s are 6, and so 6j vector, and the value of x is 1. So when substituted, it becomes 2k vector. So plus 2k vector. So this is the value of nebula phi at the point 1 comma 3 comma 2. Now here we have the second subdivision which I have already solved for you. So the value phi is given over here and we have to evaluate nebula phi at the point 1, 0, 0. So first we have to find dou phi by dou x, dou phi by dou y and dou phi by dou z. And then substitute in the formula nebula phi. And then for the value of x you have to substitute 1 and for y 0 and z also 0. So when we do so, we see that when we substitute y as 0, this 1 alone stays and we will have only I vector. Whereas whenever we substitute x, y, z over here, they completely become 0 as the value of y and z is 0. So we can see that they turn out to be 0 completely, and therefore the final answer is I vector. So this is the value of nebula phi at the point 1, 0, 0. We have some more subdivisions. So here we have subdivision 3 where phi is equal to y square multiplied with x minus z, and we have to find nebula phi at the point 1 comma 1 comma 2. So first I have taken and written this by simplifying it, that is y square x minus y square z. And then after finding dou phi by dou x, y and z with respect to x, y and z separately, we are taking and substituting in the formula. And finally we are getting the answer to be I vector minus 2j vector minus k vector. In a similar way, we have another problem number 5 over here where we have to find nebula phi and there is no particular point given. In general, they have given x, y, z. So it is enough if we just find nebula phi for this problem. So where the function phi is given as x plus xy square plus yz cube. So we have to differentiate phi partially with respect to x separately, y and with respect to z also. And then we have to take and substitute in this form in the formula for nebula phi. So we have substituted and this is the answer. So kindly complete these 5 problems. Hope to meet you in our next video on the topic directional derivative by using the gradient point function. So let us see how to do that. Thank you.